In 2016, there was a man with $1,000 to his name, sleeping on a gym floor, wondering how life had fallen apart so quickly. No fancy office. No investors. No rich family. Just uncertainty, cold nights, and a burning question in his mind. How'd I rebuild everything? 9 years later, that same man broke records. Fastest selling non-fiction book. Over $16 million generated in a single weekend. And the craziest part? If you asked him what he would do if he lost it all and had to start over in 2026, his answer would shock most people. And today, on Smart Biz Eye, we're going to walk through that exact blueprint, not as theory, not as hype, but as survival strategy. If you're a small business owner in America right now, struggling with rent, payroll, inflation, slow sales, this might be the most important lesson you hear this year. If he had to start over, he wouldn't try to sell something in the middle. He would either sell something extremely expensive to a very small group of people, or sell something very cheap to the masses. Because the middle? That's where businesses suffocate. That's where dreams quietly die. Every business at its core is simple math. How much does it cost you to get a customer? And how much do you make from that customer? The gap between those two numbers, that's your oxygen. But here's the painful truth most people never understand. When you're broke, when you're rebuilding, when your bank account feels like it's mocking you, you don't need volume. You need margin. And the fastest way to create margin is to sell high ticket. It sounds scary. Especially if you're used to charging $50, $100, maybe $200 for your service. But think about this. If 100 people buy something for $100, you make $10,000. But if just 10 people buy something for $1,000, you make the same amount. And here's the part no one tells you. Those 10 people are often easier to serve, more serious, and more committed than the 100. When you sell cheap to everyone, you drown in support, complaints, and volume stress. When you sell premium to a few, you gain focus, clarity, and cash flow. Imagine you're a consultant in Texas struggling to get clients. You've been charging $150 for strategy calls. People hesitate. They ghost you. They negotiate. Now imagine you reposition. You create a $5,000 done-for-you growth system. Limited spots. Direct access. Faster results. Premium experience. Suddenly, the conversation changes. Because price isn't just money. Price is positioning. And when you charge more, something shifts, not just in your bank account, but in your identity. You stop thinking like someone desperate for clients. You start thinking like someone who selects clients. That psychological shift alone can change your entire trajectory. Every single human on this planet earns money in time. Even investors. Even CEOs. Time is the currency of life. So if you're going to trade your time, trade it at a premium. And here's where AI enters the picture in 2026. If you combine high-ticket positioning with AI leverage, you become unstoppable. Because now you can charge premium prices while using AI tools to increase speed, reduce friction, and enhance delivery. Speed is power. If you can get someone results in 30 days instead of 90, you can charge more. If you can respond instantly instead of in 48 hours, you can charge more. If your onboarding is automated, your follow-ups are intelligent, your customer insights are data-driven, you can charge more. Latency kills deals. Speed closes them. And wealthy clients don't buy based on saving money. They buy based on saving time. A busy founder in California doesn't care if you save him $500. He cares if you save him 50 hours. So if I were rebuilding from scratch today, I would create a premium offer built around 3 things: outcome, speed, and ease. First, outcome. Nobody buys your time. They buy a transformation. They don't want coaching sessions. They want revenue growth. They don't want a marketing plan. They want more customers. They don't want fitness advice. They want weight loss. Sell the result. Second, speed. Cut delivery time in half. Prioritize premium clients. Give them first access, faster responses, immediate implementation. Third, ease. Remove friction. Every step a client must take is a chance for them to quit. Use AI to automate onboarding. Use AI to summarize calls. Use AI to generate reports. Use AI to personalize follow-ups. Delete friction point by friction point until working with you feels effortless. And here's something powerful most small business owners miss. When you create a high-ticket offer, even if only 5% of people buy it, it can double or triple your profit. Because that extra revenue? It's almost pure margin. Let's say you sell something for $100 and your profit is $40. If 90 people buy, you make $3,600 profit. Now imagine 10 people buy a $1,000 premium offer. That's $10,000. And most of that goes directly to you. Suddenly, your business isn't surviving. It's breathing. It's expanding. It's reinvesting. That's how you bootstrap your way out of struggle. Take 10% of your time. Charge 10x more. Use that cash flow to grow everything else. This is what most struggling entrepreneurs never try because fear whispers, no one will pay that, but someone will. The percentage likelihood that someone buys your premium offer is never zero. And once one person says yes, your belief system changes forever. And belief is everything in business. If I had to start over in 2026 with nothing but Wi-Fi and hunger, I would do this. I would identify a specific avatar, not everyone. Not small businesses. Not entrepreneurs. But landscaping companies in Florida doing $500,000 $1 million revenue struggling with lead follow-up. Specific pain creates powerful persuasion. Then I would study their language. Their reviews. Their complaints. Their frustrations. Because when you describe someone's problem better than they can describe it themselves, they automatically believe you can solve it. Pain lives in the specific, not the vague. Then I would create a premium one-on-one solution that guarantees speed and removes friction using AI. And I would cap it. Limited spots. High touch. Maximum focus. That cash flow would fund content, ads, team, and systems. And slowly, I would build the scalable version underneath. That's the real strategy. Start high. Then scale down. Just like companies that begin premium and move toward mass market. Because premium customers fund innovation. And innovation funds scale. If you are watching this right now from your small apartment in Chicago, or your quiet home office in Ohio, or your garage in Arizona, feeling stuck, feeling behind, feeling like everyone else figured it out before you, understand this. You don't need more motivation. You need better positioning. You need leverage. You need speed. And you need the courage to put a bigger price tag on your value. The world in 2026 is different. AI has leveled the playing field. Execution is faster. Learning is faster. Building is faster. But courage? Courage is still rare. And rare wins. On Smart Biz AI, we don't just talk about AI tools. We talk about identity shifts. Because the biggest transformation isn't in your software. It's in your standards. So if you had to start over today, would you hide in the middle? Or would you choose extreme? Would you stay small and comfortable? Or would you confront the uncomfortable price and say it out loud? It's $10,000, and then stay silent. Let them think. Let them decide. Let the market surprise you. Because somewhere in America right now, someone is ready to pay for speed, certainty, and relief. And if you build the right offer, powered by AI and positioned with confidence, that someone might be your breakthrough. This isn't about greed. This is about survival. This is about building margin so your dream doesn't collapse under pressure. This is about using the tools of this decade to rewrite your story. From sleeping on the floor to breaking records. From $1,000 in your bank account to millions generated in days. Not because you got lucky, but because you stopped playing in the middle. And if this message hit you in the chest, if something inside you whispered, "It's time," then maybe your rebuild starts today. And maybe one day, someone will tell your story. Right here. On Smart Biz Eye.